Something is being awakened within each of us. It's as though a power that has been dormant is activating, the way a seed beneath the earth cracks open and begins to sprout. Is there a direction or experience your soul has been nudging you towards? Trust and surrender what you are sensing, and move with initiative. The Sun and Mercury form a conjunction with Neptune as they all square Mars. Neptune is creative, dissolving, and dreamy. Being under the influence of a strong Neptune transit is almost hard to describe. It connects us to spirituality, mysticism, inspiration, and transcendence. It's almost as though Neptune speaks in a language where words don't suffice. Neptune communicates through symbols, colors, and feelings. It's like when we have a dream that feels so real, but when we wake up, there are no signs it ever happened, only memories within the mind. But maybe when we dream, we are really visiting some other dimension where we spend much of our time and have a completely other identity, where we live another life. In this realm, it can even be challenging to understand what is real or what is an illusion. We could even question our beliefs. Reality can almost feel intoxicating, like a deeply passionate romance where you feel like you are living timelessly in the clouds. But soon enough, it ends up pulling you away from yourself and you come crashing down to reality. Maybe substances were involved, and that added to the escapism that was disguised as bliss. Yet, on the other hand, a Neptune transit can also be like a deeply passionate romance where you remember to surrender to the beauty that lies within the depth of everything. To appreciate how words paired together in just the right way can somehow return you to your soul that you may have drifted away from. Neptune triggers memories or a sense from deep within the soul. Something awakens from within. Neptune combined with the Sun and Mercury is like falling into a deep sleep during the day as the sun shines through the window, or maybe even a nap outside near a body of water. There is peace, and the conscious mind completely dissolves, and we could experience moments of this throughout the next week. Yet we also have Mars in Gemini that is ready to go and move into action because it only just moved beyond its retrograde shadow. Mars is telling these three planets in Pisces to wake up from the dream, possibly creating a feeling of panic or anxiety, like how it feels to be jolted awake after sleeping through an alarm. Or maybe even like trying to wake up from sleep paralysis. Stay grounded and be centered and present in your body so you don't get swept up in the panic or illusion. Be aware of your surroundings because this is creating an energy that could make people on edge or confused. This is not a time to make sense of the world or what is happening in our lives. Mercury, the way we process information, is in its detriment and fall in the sign of Pisces. So we must surrender to our intuition and the whisperings of our soul. Some may be more tired than usual, and the dream world can be very vivid or even lucid. Intuition and psychic senses could be amplified, so quiet your mind and truly listen to yourself. Make time for stillness at some point in your day, even if it's only for a brief moment. Be aware of the illusion or manipulation from the outside world, the media, perhaps even within the mind. If something doesn't feel right, trust your senses and honor your values and your boundaries. We'll be flowing through this energy in the days ahead as we move into Aries season next week. Earlier in the day on March 16th, Venus will be at the critical degree of Aries square Pluto. This can be a powerful energy of passion or hate. Feelings are amplified, and energy that has been suppressed can erupt. From the morning into the afternoon, while the moon is in the second decan of Capricorn, it is creating a cardinal T-square with Pallas in Cancer and Chiron, Jupiter, and Vesta in Aries. The cardinal signs initiate new beginnings, and with Mars now moving into new territory, there could be a pull towards moving in a new direction in some way. Pallas is the goddess of war, wisdom, and intellect. In the sign of Cancer, Pallas is highly intuitive and has strong emotional intelligence. This energy can balance out the stoicism of the Capricorn moon, though there still will be tension coming from Jupiter, Chiron, and Vesta in Aries. This energy can be applied practically into projects or some form of exercise. If the intensity feels overwhelming, lean into the energy of Libra, the open cardinal house. Ask yourself what you need in order to return to a state of balance and harmony. As the moon is in the second decan of Capricorn, it will also be creating an Earth trine with Uranus in Taurus. Venture out of your normal routine and sprinkle new experiences throughout your day, and stay open to unexpected blessings or opportunities. During the night and into the early hours of the morning on March 17th, the moon in Cancer moves into an activating sextile with the stellium of planets in Pisces, and here we are able to bring some practicality into the dream. There could also be a sense of inspiration and hope, and perhaps a feeling of deep acceptance to the change that is coming. At this time, the moon also forms an inconjunct with Mars. If you have a sense of emotional attachments within your energy, this transit can assist in clearing them. Mars is a sharp, protective energy that can be powerful for cutting off energetic or emotional attachments. This next week could be challenging or confusing for many. If energy feels heavy or overwhelming, bring your focus into your body, yourself, and your environment. See if there is anything that can be released and cleared out in order to make space for the new situations and experiences that are being initiated. Though Saturn is an outlier in the conjunction of planets that are in the final decan of Pisces, it's almost as though Saturn brings a voice of reason into the conversation, or perhaps a more detached perspective. The following is a quote from astrologer Aaron Sullivan. "To work with Saturn is to live simultaneously in two worlds, reality and illusion. Oddly enough, they are both one and the same. The reality of illusion is just as valid a perception as the illusion of reality. The difficulty arises when one tries to separate the two and declare one the prevailing condition. This is where one meets Saturn head on." Stay grounded and trust and surrender as you flow into the changes.